The last broadcast station had been quiet for weeks. The town of Millbrook was small, nestled between dense woods and rolling hills, and its residents had grown used to silence during the winter months. But when the power suddenly flickered out one cold November evening, a faint signal flickered to life on the old radio station's broadcast tower, a signal nobody had used in years. Elliot, the station's maintenance guy, was the first to notice it. While inspecting the equipment, he heard a faint static crackle, then a voice. At first, he thought it was a glitch, but as he listened more intently, the voice became clearer, a deep, raspy tone that seemed to echo from somewhere beyond. "Help me," it rasped. Elliot froze. His heart pounded. Who or what was this? He thought about turning off the transmitter, but something compelled him to stay. The voice persisted, growing more urgent. Over the next few nights, the broadcast became a chilling fixture. The voice would speak of darkness, monsters in the woods, and beings watching from the shadows. It sounded desperate, as if trapped in some hellish limbo. The townspeople dismissed it as a prank, but a quiet fear started to ripple through Millbrook. One night, Lena, a curious college student visiting her grandparents, tuned in. She was a radio enthusiast and often listened to obscure stations. Hearing the static-laden voice, she felt a strange chill but was compelled to listen. The voice now seemed to call directly to her. "Lena, you can't escape. We see you. We're coming." The words sent a jolt through her, and she quickly alerted her grandfather, who was skeptical but agreed to listen. The voice, however, had disappeared by then. The station's equipment was old, and perhaps the signal was just interference or a prank. But then, strange things started happening. Children reported nightmares of shadowy figures lurking beyond their windows. Farm animals went missing, and eerie whispers echoed at night. The town's peaceful facade was slipping. Elliot tried to shut down the station, but the transmitter was inexplicably linked to the power grid, and toggling the breaker made no difference. The signal, it seemed, had taken on a life of its own. One evening, Lena returned, determined to find the source of the broadcast. She and Elliot ventured to the station. Inside, dust coated the control panels, and the air was thick with stale silence. They powered up the old equipment, and the static returned. Suddenly, a new message appeared. "We are here." A cold wind swept through the room, though all the windows were sealed.